What's good, y'all? This is the Connectwork, where connections bring about real collaborations. Let me reiterate that, man. Where real connections bring about real collaborations. I'm one of the hosts of this esteemed show, IKS. We'll go ahead and pass it on to my brothers. Let them introduce themselves.
Most definitely. I'm Tony Lynch. I'm a men's grief coach, founder of the nonprofit Members of Us, one of the founders of the nonprofit, the Global Grief Network, the host of the Global Grief Conference, also the host of the podcast, Grief Let's Talk About It. I'm a two-time author and a guest speaker.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Oh, what's the word, y'all? Oh, look at here. We got gorgeous music in the building. But hold on one second. Even though you important, you ain't more important than my intro. So watch out. So hold on. In the name of in Young Thug voice, watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah, so I used to be the champion on the last show. Now, you know what? I'm somebody. I'm somebody special. You know why? Because God don't make no junk. Yeah, that's on loan. You can hold that. You can hold that, man. How you doing, gorgeous? Music. Oh, so the S is a Z.
Musique.
Gorgeous. Yeah, I had to do that. You remember that? You remember that? Georgia.
Yeah.
Remember Georgia? Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta. See, that's on loan. You gotta use that, man. That's some sauce right there. Gorgeous.
So look, I know I was told no cussing, no smoking either.
No, sir.
Nah. But guess what though? Right? Guess what though? All you gotta do is put your camera zoomed in, right? And then when you want to smoke, just turn your camera off. Bop. Inhale. Bop. Exhale. Like musique. Like musique. How you doing, though, brother? Welcome to the Connectwork. Salute to Hood Hierarchy, Uncle Beast. You know, appreciate you coming to the platform, brother.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I was early as hell.
We heard you was somebody special, man. They said, he said to the point where you still use you so special, you use ceramic bowls for your cereal. Yeah, you still get the old cling, that sound of when you had like family members that had a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? When you make, like on TV when they eat cereal, you hear that cling, king, boom, ting. Most of us in the hood had the plastic bowl. They ain't never heard that sound before. Like, mommy, why it sound like that what kind of cereal is that? Yeah, that's MUSIQUE cereal. I heard you eat ceramic bowl for breakfast.
Said it's brown up in that mug from the spaghetti.
Yeah, man, I gotta ask questions like that, man, because we already know you a CEO. We already know you important. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So over this realm right here, you know what I mean? I don't know how long it been since you just rubbed shoulders with kinfolk and all them, sat down on the living room, got some ashes on your new outfit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about family that you don't even know. Just got some ashes on your new, yeah. That's us. Welcome.
Definitely been a minute before I got some ashes on my outfit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know what it be? It's somebody that you really don't rock with like that. You give them dap and they done stained yours. You like, but that's family. Yeah. I knew I ain't want to be related to you. Yo, you look back at old family reunion pictures. You was like this every time he was around. Yeah.
Hey G, how you doing, man? We got a question that we ask everybody, man, that we interview, man. If you had a theme song that could describe your life, a song that could describe your life, man, what would it be and why?
Describe my life. I don't know. That's a good one. That's a hell of a question.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get the Jeopardy music for it.
That's my life. Yeah, it's a song. I don't think all of that could be in a song.
I'm saying so. Movie soundtrack, like let me give you an example. Like, see, I felt the same way. I couldn't put a song to my life as far as the soundtrack. So I settled with like the Godzilla footprints, or you know, like when you on TV, when the giant come, you hear. I just want that everywhere I walk. You know what I'm saying?
That was your answer?
Yeah, hey, it could be anything though. It could be anything.
Word.
I feel like
you can't front though. That's an ill answer though, man. Y'all might have all y'all soundtrack in y'all back, but look, y'all gonna need me to be in the soundtrack sometime. Like, yo, bro, come on through. Y'all gonna call me Big Stomp. All he do is come through. You can get it slow motion. You can get it fast. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying?
Damn, what happened to my phone?
Yo, nothing is deniable. See y'all soundtrack, huh? Yeah, we can see you. Yo, nothing is deniable with my soundtrack. What if somebody don't like your music? But when I come with that slow motion, they're gonna be all in all like, yeah.
Yeah, Joy trying to call me in the middle of the interview.
Cause you important. Everybody trying to call you.
So song wise, I feel like if I had to pick a song, Future had made a song before, and it was called like a movie or something. And in each verse, he broke down what he felt that looked like. So I would say probably that song right there.
What's the name of it?
I want to say it was like a movie or something.
Oh, what if heaven don't accept rap music?
So I'm Muslim, and I have been told, you know what I'm saying, there's been a lot of arguments that music in general is haram. You know what I'm saying? So not hip hop music, but music in general, if that's a topic.
How'd you come up with
that ain't the topic, because I don't want to touch them kind of water.
How did you come up with the name, man, of what you got, man?
How'd I come up with
it? For the IG music. How'd you come up with that, man?
It's an explanation. There's nothing better. It's gorgeous. There's nothing better. There's no better way to explain what you're doing than to call it gorgeous. I tell people like if somebody's calling somebody gorgeous, even the person that isn't gorgeous, they okay. You can't, you don't, gorgeous doesn't have an explanation of perception. Gorgeous has an explanation of fact. So when you look at beautiful, they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody will tell you, hey, it's beautiful to me. It's beautiful to me. But if you say, man, that was gorgeous, you know, let me see that. Let me see. You can take from that. You don't. It's no light way to say gorgeous. It's no light way to say gorgeous. Like, I mean, it was kind of gorgeous. You don't do that. You don't put kind of in front of gorgeous. It's either gorgeous or it's not.
Okay, I feel that. Okay.
That's a real slick word, because that's exactly what everybody say. Well, if you part of a a black community, that is exact. And I'm talking about this go on from your grandmother, your great grandparents, all the way down to your child could be 3. This is gonna happen. This is the exact word, and the emotions go with it. When we see an ugly baby, you're like, oh. She is gorgeous.
No,
she is so gorgeous.
I'm like, he's ugly.
What is nah, we don't say that. We don't say that. We don't say that at all, man. Gorgeous is the special word, because he said that right. There's no wrong way to say gorgeous. So when you seen little man, you knew There's so many babies that you seen holding their fists. You can already see the DIN number. If you listen close enough, you can hear them yell, CO. Straight
Now, I
up.
do want everybody to
But
understand
instead, you
something,
like,
right?
keep going.
Gorgeous does not mean perfect. Gorgeous means you are gorgeous the way you are before any additives or preservatives. You know what I'm saying? You gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Before you do the adjustments and you do the touch-ups, you are the person you looking at in the mirror. You gorgeous. You need to know that. You need to understand that with self. You know what I'm saying? You need to hear that from you in comparison to saying you need to hear it from others. You need to know that with you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't see that when you look in the mirror, that's the first problem you got, is that you don't see it in you.
Straight up sauce. See, nowadays, guess what? Nowadays, bro, you can get diagnosed for that, and they're gonna call you a narcissist because you use the mirror. But most people that's giving out diagnoses, they don't got no mirror in their house.
See,
Message.
So I'd rather be the person that loves myself in comparison to the person that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's like the people that walk around, and if it's a some type of that can show a reflection of themselves, they looking at themselves, they always checking themselves out.
No, I ain't one of them persons though.
Hold up.
Can't walk
Hold
past
up.
the reflection.
Hold up. You can't get away from
He
that.
tried it, yo.
Yo,
He tried it. He tried to get me.
we seen the
He
flyer.
tried to
We
get
seen
me.
the flyer. Yo, listen here. Shout out Uncle Beats. He told us that you did the flyer. Mind you, this wasn't even no video. It was a one-shot picture. He said you did it in slow motion. You said, hold on, Beats. Now.
My good side. Let me get the good
He said,
side.
yo. He said, all right, hold on, Beats. Now.
There we go. There we go.
Yo, what was the name of that look? What was the name of that look from that? Remember Ben Stiller? What was the name of that Blue Ice? Remember the look he had?
Blue Ice. I'm trying to remember. Blue
Yeah, bro.
Ice.
So you can't deny that, brother. You know what I'm saying? We know damn well, yo, you wake up in slow motion. That picture said it all, fam. Word up. He wake up in slow motion.
He wake up in slow motion.
Hey, yo, you know how in the stores they got the alarms that go boom when you walk through? Yo, he got a little Bluetooths in every little door frame in his house. When he walked through, it say, "Oh." Yo, he got his LED lights. He got his lights set up where they dim. They dim when he leave the room, and then he walk in. He go and the lights
Light
bright
up.
ass. You know what I mean? Word up to everybody who in there playing spades. They like, yo, chill. You just got to wait for the lights to dim. They gonna come back on. Wait for them to go to the kitchen. That's
So the music part, the music part, man. Like, how did you come instead of just saying regular music?
He said he can't hear us.
Yeah, I can't hear him.
Oh,
I can't hear you. Go. I can't hear you. Try jumping out and jumping back in. Sometimes that works. Can you hear us? Yeah, I can't hear you. So try jumping out and jumping back in real quick. Sometimes that works.
Turn your camera off and then turn it back on.
Yeah.
We got you, Tony. You said it.
Yeah, yo, bro, you see I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here stuck, ready to light him.
Light
him. Got him.
No.
Oh, you back?
No,
you back?
You now, G. Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
And it must have switched to the phone.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So, like, you know how most people just say, they'll say music or music, you know what I'm saying, with the S-I-K. How'd you come up with, like, the music? Because it's more like almost like boutique. Music, you know what I'm saying?
En français. Musique. France is the one place that loves hip-hop more than anybody and takes hip-hop like nobody else does. A lot of people don't know that. And yeah, it's something that, you know, I did a lot of studying into. I also am a fluent speaker. I could read, write, and spell.
Oh, okay.
And spell?
So I know my alphabets: A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
And guess what? Sometimes I be still putting the N in there. I still be putting the N in the wrong spot.
And Z.
You know what I'm saying? X, Y, Z, Y, M, Z. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's still, I still feel that Kenny Garden should be spelled just like that. Kinney, Kenny Garden. Like a garden. Kenny Garden. You know what I'm saying? It sound better. It fit the
That's
it fit the thick crayon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we understand you, Musique. You get me? I don't gotta go to France to have friends come to me. Oh yeah.
So I'll go give me some French fries. Even though they said they ain't for France.
See? That's crazy. Did you notice that? He said, how you get that last name? And Tony said French fries. What he got? Yo, you ain't hear him say that on the low?
French fries.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
No.
One day you was in the studio eating handmade real French fries elegantly and said, hold on. I ain't just making no track. I'm making music.
Commercial.
Yeah.
The commercial.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Like someone like yourself who has been across the world and you know what I'm saying, done music and everything, is the hip hop scene, and this is just something, you know what I'm saying, you can either confirm or deny it or anything like that. But I've always heard that overseas, you know what I'm saying, there was a huge, a bigger, better hip hop culture over there, you know what I'm saying, than it was in the United States. What's the difference of that?
So to speak on that, we're currently working 4 other countries: Uganda, London, Spain, and Canada. I myself haven't physically in person went to these other countries yet, but I have.
Yo, you said you went to Uganda?
No, I said I myself haven't attended the countries in person myself. That's what I'm doing in 2026. But we
you haven't been to Africa?
I haven't left the United States.
Oh, me neither. Yo, guess what? Hold on, I had to throw this little quick shout out DJ Lakeside, because yo, watch this. See, we're gonna put this into premonition. We're gonna manifest this. We're gonna put that out there. Yep. See, look, I just touched it. You know what I'm saying? It's finna happen. Watch this. Within a 36-month period, you're gonna be in Africa and you're gonna see one of these individuals that I'm talking about. Now, mind you, watch out for these dudes. These are dudes with the old Ford Jeeps. You get what I'm saying? Old Ford Jeeps, like types we see in the museum. But anyhow, shout out DJ Lakeside. Yo, he could have been sitting right beside you. You never would have seen him until he popped his head up. I'm talking about, yo, Firestone, light skin. You get me? Disappeared, close his eyes like this. I'm talking about, yo, his complex. We got purple black in the U.S. DJ Lakeside is matte black. You know what I'm saying? I just had to throw that out there. You know what I mean? Shout out DJ Lakeside and Uganda.
Hey, throughout your journey through the music, man, who has been like the worstest artist that you ever had to work with, man?
Oh wow.
and did you tell him the truth?
So I wouldn't say their name on the camera, but
all right, but you got a couple.
Yeah, if you text it, we'll say it.
Yeah, but you ain't got to say the name. No, we don't want. You know, sometimes you might still be doing business with them, knowing they stink.
One thing for sure, those that know me, they know I'm very blunt and I'm very raw. So I've already said it to them. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't put them on an interview.
You ever had somebody who stink the booth up? Stink the booth up. I ain't talking about farting. I'm talking about body odor, and you came in there and you really like.
I have not had that experience because I don't engineer. So I have not had. If I was in the studio with somebody that did that, that mean they was with me. Visitors.
Yo, he put a little thought to that. He said, hold on, they was with me. So ain't no way in hell they just started stinking in the booth. They've been, the whip stink. You know what I mean? The whip stink. I let him hold my coat. That stink. Yeah, he put some thought to that. All right, pardon me. Yeah, see, the gorgeous is just a throw off. I told you, just from that ugly baby. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, see, that's the throw off. That man sharp right there. Yeah, yeah. I got a question for you. We got a lot of people that, follow us that continuously dream, brother. And with that being said, how is it juggling the life? Two questions. How is it juggling the life of a CEO where it's your, I ain't gonna say obligation, but it's your business now to create opportunities for others in which in all reality are dreams coming true for others. How do you juggle that while at the same time being down to earth, communicating with people such as us? You know what I mean? And still being a power player.
I mean, all this is about connecting to the people. You know what I'm saying? Never forget the people how you get here, the people how you get to where you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how big or how small, the people count. You know what I'm saying? Word of mouth count. The word that's being passed around about you count. You know what I'm saying? So never treat the people bad. You know what I'm saying? You know, people don't realize how much you lose when people are consistently, you know what I'm saying, even in a small note, passing the word around that you not it. You know what I'm saying? So nah, you always show love to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one thing I've got more than anything. It's the people.
All right, now I'm gonna change the other question. Being business, being a CEO, being a label owner, and all the above, you know the difference in artistry. You know the difference in talent and entitlement and perception. How do you gauge that with people with that 2025 microwave, I need it now mentality? But you may really see some raw talent in that, but they don't have the one, either work ethic or the business aspect behind it. But you see that diamond in the rough, but the ego and all that is crazy. How do you do that? Because that's like normal nowadays, where people come to you as a brand already, and it's not even product. You know?
A lot of times, as a human, we fail to realize that we need the tough truth sometimes. Sometimes we do need it from certain people. We need it to come certain ways, but we need the tough truth sometimes. We need to really feel what it is that, you know what I'm saying, we need to hear. And a lot of times people won't give it to you that raw. They'll cut it, they'll shorten it, you know what I'm saying, because they're thinking about your feelings, or they're thinking about, you know what I'm saying, how you may take it, you know, and how it may come off. Too much energy being put into place.
Mm. So with you nowadays, what type of sound gravitates to you, or do you gravitate toward? To the
Um,
people that's listening, what type of sound, would they be?
I mean, if y'all want to know
Um,
what artist I'm looking for a hard worker. You don't got to be the best artist, the most talented artist. I'm looking for a hard worker. I'm looking for somebody that really believes in what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things can be fixed, but you can't fix that. You know what I'm saying? If you're a lazy person, if you ain't gonna put no fight and no push behind what you want to do and where you want to go in life, that's the biggest L you're gonna take. You're gonna become too dependent on someone else's work for your situation.
mm-hmm. What
You
you
become
got, IKS? That's powerful right there.
Yeah, you
That
become
work
elite
ethic.
with music. You know what I'm saying? But with pure work ethic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people got all the music, they the most talented, but the reason why they ain't blew up is because they won't put the work in.
Facts.
Straight up.
The most talented people in the world, the most talented people in the world are the people that don't get a chance to get seen, don't get a chance to get heard. Don't think the most talented people are the people that are at the top. Don't think that. They're the people that got a chance.
People who work to get there.
You know what I'm saying? The most talented people, maybe you sitting on your couch watching this interview, you know what I'm saying, and looking at this like if I only had that chance and opportunity. Well, on the music side, It's Gorgeous Music has created its distribution program to create as a tool and a machine to be able to provide the tools that are needed for the artists that we might work in at McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? They got all the work ethic, they got all the energy, got all the talent, but they don't really got the money. Their budget is low. Their pockets is low. Their money is funny.
Hmm.
You know, my man been a comedian the whole time. Man, their money is funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's very essential that they be able to find something that could really help them and be beneficial to them. It's Gorgeous Music is creating a machine and a system to bridge the gap between the music industry and us. We want to connect with the promoters, with the media, with the DJs, and we want to be able to bring them the talented artists. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to do what needs to be done with the artists, you know what I'm saying, to get them heard, get them seen, and get them the exposure they need. You know what I'm saying? And that's what our program is about, man. You know what I'm saying? So for those that are wondering what I'm looking for the person that got the talent and the work ethic. You ain't got to be rich.
So how would anybody be able to participate in your program?
Tap in, look up It's Gorgeous Music Distribution. Go to our website, tap in with our staff. We got over 30 staff members nationwide. You can find our staff on our website. There's multiple numbers, different locations, different emails. There's a multitude of ways you can get in touch with us and connect the dots with us.
Mm. All right. What's the craziest recording story, man, that you ever, man?
Craziest recording story. Our Tropicana location that we had before our headquarters. It was an artist I was managing, and he had a studio full of people that attended with him. There was one person in particular that was drinking, and they kept spilling stuff. So it got to me about them spilling stuff, so I told them no more drinking. So I look up, they're in the corner about to drink again, and I lost it. I snapped. I snapped so bad that the artist that was there, he didn't even come out the booth. Like he left him on his own. He like, hey, look. So then one of my staff members, they get up and they grab a broom and a dustpan. They just start cleaning up. No, don't even worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna clean it up. So I just spaz. So I leave out. The dude comes and follows behind me, and he's like, man, you know the way you talk to me, man. Da, da, da. He said, man, if this was back in the day, then it would have been different. And I laughed. And I drove off.
What the? No backhand? No backhand, front hand? No front hand, backhand game?
No. Being a state profession.
Oh, that was a growth and progress story.
Yeah. But see, for somebody to see me get out of character, you know what I'm saying, is a lot for the people. Now, if you see me get past,
well, look, I'm not even out of character. I'm talking about something that happened in your mind that had you sit back and gorgeous.
I feel like hasn't much happened while I was around like that.
No, all right. Well, yo, we had a DJ on here that told us about. He told us how he had a booth one time with tinted windows.
With just his hat and socks on.
And just his hat and socks on, sweating, playing Miami bass music, all by himself, with just a hat and socks on, in a tinted DJ booth, live in the club.
DJ booth is work though. That's crazy work. DJs be getting some different action sometime. You know what I'm saying? That'll work out.
Yo, you got look though. First off, you got to remember this, man. We gonna keep it all the way raw. We gonna keep it raw. This the Connectwork, brother. Let's keep it 100, man. The average DJ is about. He got glasses. He brown skin, and he about 350, 400. He breathe heavy.
That's the average DJ?
That's the average DJ. The average DJ, bro. Am I lying?
You got me.
Well, the one that's somebody. were the ones that somebody, you know what I'm saying? And I got another question for you. Why DJs don't never be on toothbrush commercials? Just a thought. You know what I'm saying? Never thought of that before. That's a budget that ain't nobody tapping to. Why ain't no DJs on a toothpaste or toothbrush commercial? You know what I'm saying? Something I need to talk to the corporate people about.
But they're gonna be
You
like
know what I mean?
Oral B.
Oral B. Because,
Oral B.
guess what? That's something exclusive. In prison, that's something exclusive. When you get your official toothbrush, you know what I'm saying? That's exclusive instead of them little, them Bob Barker little plastic joints that's long. Like, oh, that ain't like the box, though. I was locked up in Texas. They give you a stick with foam on the end of it, and it's in a styrofoam plastic. It got the soap on it. I mean, the toothpaste on it. You got to wet it. Straight up, bro. Shout out to anybody who went through that in Texas, man. It come on a stick. Yeah. Ain't no brushing your teeth. You just put it on your teeth until it do like this. I guess that's clean. Everybody breath smell like straight doo-doo.
So, hey, how important is authentic music and marketability for like new artists in the game, man? Like that when you be trying to promote. How important is that?
I mean, you want to create who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you sound like somebody else, dress like somebody else, move like somebody else, remaking something that somebody else did, what you looking for? What you plan on getting from doing everything like somebody else did it? What they got?
Yo, that's a great question. Yo, I'm 48, bro. And I'm not going to say I hate because I love music. But I have an extreme dislike for the average artist now. First off, I think it's too much music out there. And second is, what you drinking?
Cranberry juice.
That was a Snapple?
That Welch's grape.
This
That's Welch's.
Indiana stuff.
That was Welch's?
Nah, this is Indiana stuff. This is pure. I don't know.
Yeah, all right. We're going to keep that quiet then. He just took a big drink of something exclusive. I heard the gulp over here if they was listening. Sound like you had a mic on your lapel. That was real juice. That's what you call right there. Yeah, he black. Ain't no name for that. He said that's juice. Yeah, that right there. Yo, you know it was good because, after you seen that, watch when you rewind it back. We actually, what was that? He still, yeah, that right. Yeah.
What you want, Sunny D or that purple stuff?
Man, that's right, man. Let's hear it. Well, what is it? Juice. Yeah. Shorty said you gotta get out. Well, get my juice. Get my juice. Yo. So anyhow, I was saying, like, I think it's too much music out there nowadays, but I have an extreme dislike for how the average individual feels it's perfectly fine to sound like another artist. That's how people are now. The average music is nothing is original, and I can't stand that. And it seems like it's so overcrowded with now that being okay. You got Young Thug doing the whistle singing out his throat, and people figured that was okay. Let me whistle out my throat too. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. Yeah, it went from the mumble rap, but then you had, at least they was rhyming. You get what I'm saying? You went from auto tune to mad dudes now sound like they either got a flute or a kazoo in their throat. You know what I'm saying? The kazoo. Yeah, because with a kazoo, you don't even need the instrument. All you gotta do is hum it, and the notes just sound like they came out right. Yeah, that's your average artist nowadays. Straight up kazooing it. So how do you deal with that? Being a CEO, knowing how people feel like to fit in, or to match somebody else's outfit is cool. Originality is looked down upon. How do you deal with that, being a CEO and finding like a real solid artist that has the full package?
I mean, there's always somebody that don't want to be like somebody else. You just got to find that person.
Do you believe success is more
that
or talent?
like parole knocked on the door.
Hey, do you believe success is more talent, or is it the timing of when they come out?
Business.
Mm.
Just business?
Business.
Mm.
How long was your longest set performing?
I don't do music.
You just
Huh?
engineer it?
I just handle the business.
Oh. Have you ever farted in a business meeting?
Look.
No.
And blame it on the other execs?
I'm talking about a meeting that you know about that bread. You can't wait. You in the car, probably drink your coffee, but you like, yo, I know at this time my stomach is bubbling. You try to hit them with the, whoever called, yo, they here, man. You gotta like, listen, man, give me 3 minutes, man. I'm on floor 3. They should know what floor 3 is. You know what I'm saying? You got your own key to private bathroom. But they like, nah. They ready to go, and you get up there for the meeting. You ain't never like let the, silent one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever?
Hey, you funny as shit.
That's just human nature, brother. I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying, real business mean, because you just said you corporate, man. You spend most of your time, behind the scenes. And we know what's going on behind the scenes. So I'm just asking, that's all. There ain't nobody gonna know. You know what I'm
And
saying? I
that
mean, some people in your business meeting that
was
have business meeting with you, if they watching it, they probably gonna be like, I knew it was him. Dead ass, I knew it was him.
busting on yes. Then I
Huh?
know it better not ever get stinky on me, and I'm at.
Yo, all right.
Grown man, dog.
It's
A grown man, dog. You can
firing and new hiring.
He said, yo, he said it better not ever be no what and no meeting I'm in. Never.
you was a grown man, dog.
Yeah.
Ain't
See?
no way you should be able to work out.
Uh-uh. Hey, do you prefer working with established artists or upcoming talent? You know what I'm saying, in your ventures?
Oh,
Both? Like, so there is like no real difference at all? Mm.
I mean, so the artist can be established, and be a headache. The
Mm.
artist could not be established and be a headache. The whether they're established or not, you know what I'm saying, may not be so much of the problem. An artist could be established, you know what I'm saying, and not have any investment and need everybody to do everything for free. And then you can have an artist that's not established and have the budget that they need to get where they need to go. And you can do more with them because they do have a budget than you can do with the person that doesn't, but that is established.
Mm.
Mm.
So is there anybody that you would like that's dead or alive that you would like to work with, man?
Future.
Future? Mm. Saying Future. Okay.
I got a question for you being an engineer. Being an engineer, if you could have any artist dead, put them on a track, but switch the genre, who would it be?
So I have only played a role of business in the music business. I've never been still promoter. I've never been any of the things. I've solely just handled the business. I've always been selected to come and handle the business meetings. You know what I'm saying? To speak on behalf of what's going on. I'm the person that handles the business. I'm the signature that's on the paperwork before you sign it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right. So hold on a minute. So you really got a 3-piece suit on. We just ain't see it. You know what I'm saying? Say that. Yeah. Oh, so again, back to the slow motion. You sit with your Hennessy in a nifter or sifter and twirl it around like this when you in deep thought in your leather chair in the library.
I don't drink no liquor.
No liquor? All right, well, the hood and you, well, you got exquisite ice cubes in your Kool-Aid still sitting back in the nifter. You know what I'm saying? This high class now.
Cranberry juice. Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice?
That Kool-Aid ain't good for you, man. You still drinking Kool-Aid?
I don't
Jim
drink Kool-Aid, man,
Jones?
because
Well,
I mean, you know,
Some
the older
crazy.
you get, you know, any of that red coloring start to mess your stomach up. So I don't drink none of that Kool-Aid and none of that no more.
Yeah, man. So cranberry juice is
Till I'm
good
30.
for cleaning your system out.
That's facts.
Yeah. Vinegar do too,
I know
but
that's
it's
right.
nasty. That's one thing they both got in common. They nasty. So cranberry juice go with what liquor is that to go with cranberry juice? Ain't it Henny and cranberry?
Mm.
I don't drink neither, but I know that's a good drink at the bar.
Henny and cranberry. I ain't never heard that
I
one.
might I might be wrong. I know it's some liquor in cranberry. It could be something else in cranberry. You know what I mean? When I used to go and get something to drink at the bar, I want a Long Island iced tea. I was a cheap drinker. So give me all them drinks, a whole bunch in one. You know what I'm saying? And I could sip it and still get bit, just like I'm drinking Louis the 13th or the Henny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I always been a coupon type of individual. You know what I mean?
That cranberry and vodka.
That's what it is, cranberry and vodka. See, and as you said, dealing with an artist, have you ever had an artist come to you seriously and you really feel his passion? And as you just said, you know, he was one of the people with the work ethic, but his budget was funny. Have you ever traded a studio session for food stamps?
Nah.
Nah?
Don't take EBT.
He said, nah.
It's
All right, well,
MasterCard, Capital One.
all right. You ever had somebody come into the session like, yo, all right, he actually can't really, you know, pay you. You ain't gonna swipe it out. I know you ain't got no EBT machine, but look though, you might have had a nice. He might have filled the vending machine for you. Go on, take the card out and go give me 12 boxes of Pepsi and no food stamps in the studio in the music business. Period. You said you business behind the scene. Nobody ever did no food stamp transaction with you or even asked for it. Like,
Put a shoulder in the dough.
well, I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Shout out to Uncle Beats. You know, down the line, hopefully you be at one of these show events that we be at, man. If you ride with me, remember this experience, man, because we gonna ride at a corner store, and I'm gonna say to you, yo, you want something out the store? Guess what? I'm getting food stamps stuff. Just telling you ahead of time. You know what I mean?
What when y'all next event?
I don't know. Uncle Beats
It's in
ain't
the
give me
working. It's in the working.
yeah, he ain't give me the black and white on it, but last joint I did with Uncle Beats and him was Peoria, Illinois, with Crucial Conflict and Do or Die. Yep.
Have there
Yeah,
ever
I ain't
been
gonna
a
hold you. See, I'm an old dude doing music, man. You might not have heard my music before. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing music. See, I got features with Jesse Jackson. You get what I'm saying? I've been rhyming that, bro. Because I was rhyming when Jesse was rhyming before he was even doing the political. Y'all ain't even know that. They ain't even know Jesse used to rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
because that was his rap
Exclusive,
name was
brother. You see?
JJ? His rap name was JJ?
JJ.
That's
You
what
know
he
what I'm
was
saying?
JJ.
With that, you know, his eyes was always the same. You know what I mean? But what's crazy, yo, he used to smoke back then, so his eyes were straight. They was just separated like normal.
Now, hey, throughout you brokering deals, have there ever been a deal like you was like, damn, I wish I did not do this with this individual?
I mean, that's like artists you wish you didn't work with. Yeah.
On the flip side, have you ever been in a business meeting where you have met the elite and said, I got to do some business with them? So that's a two-sided question. Have you ever, and what powerhouse would you love to work with?
Um, Powerhouse I would love to work with would be Sony. Um, who have I met? We had a situation with Video about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. We had a situation with Video. Um, we had it for a couple of years, but it started like 4 or 5 years. They went and did a deal with Gamma. Gamma was started from the vice president of Apple with $1 billion. And Gamma took off. So Video had powered Gamma. That was around the time we was working with them when they was powering Gamma, one of the biggest players that took the game.
See, that's why you so laid back. You know what it is? This whole interview here, I didn't pick it up until just now, man. See, I've never experienced the world that's normal to you. You know, so I don't even know how to be the proper fan. You know what I'm saying? When people are brokering $1 million deals and all the above. So I can understand how humble you are. So I got to tell you, like, how I feel is like, you know, like my living room stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like my living room stink. And he like, yeah, I'm here, but damn, it's stinking here. You know what I mean? But nah, yo, that's something that I've never experienced. Like, I don't really know what to say to somebody who engages in, you know, these type of scenarios. See, like for instance, when I meet big stars and all that, for some reason I'm still able to see the human being in them, while other people may just see the, you know, the who they are, you know, the product of who they are, whatever, you know. So all I can do is say salute, man, and you know what I mean. You got any job positions? Cause I know how to buff floors good. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about I could use the electric buffer. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how big your company is, if you got the ride-on buffer, yeah, I had them floors looking like marble. Yeah. I do music and all that too, but don't even worry about it. I just take the buffer job. You know what I'm saying? That's consistent, especially if you got transportation with that. Like I ain't even talking about no whip. Just give me the bus pass or train pass. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
You
Give me
play.
an office the size. You give me an office the size of the van. It got enough for a table, the mop bucket, my supplies, and the keys to the buffer. Make sure I got the keys. That's it. We in. Mm-hmm. You're going to see that I'm the most littest buffer man that you ever seen. No, man, I'm at a Bluetooth speaker on there. And you're like, oh, hold on. How this dude promoted for you know, it's 7-6 different buffers outside from different companies. We got it lit out here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But, yo, how does somebody get with somebody like you, brother? Like, without feeling uncomfortable. And I may be saying it as a joke and silly, but that's like people see like, what you call them, supermodels. Supermodels, most of them be single because the average person be too intimidated to even communicate with them or, you know what I'm saying, feel that you got anything of value that's on their level. So how do you deal with that when it comes to regular people like me that need a job being a buffer?
You know, I connect to the people. I'm real close to the people. I connect to the people. So you know what I'm saying. The people always see me. You know what I'm saying. And if they can't get in touch with me, they know a lot of my staff members. They know a lot of my team members across the country. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, we easy access.
Mm.
On a serious note, somebody asked, what's the difference between your distribution deal and others' distribution deals?
I mean, other platforms just offer a platform to release your music. We actually have a program that I created that we over 500,000 strong in. And with the program, we help artists get their music to the radio stations, FM, college, and internet. We also help them get performance opportunities. We create marketing plans and strategies. There's a release procedure. There's a lot we do under the program. We work with the artists directly and helping them get to the next stage in comparison to just telling them to figure it out.
Why should artists distribute their music through you instead of other platforms?
All the stuff I just said. We get involved, the other platforms don't. You understand? We actually do something with your music and with you in comparison to the other ones don't.
So you hands on with the actual. You have a team of staff that are actually hands on with the music, with the
Correct.
artists. That's beautiful. So give them an idea that, like, in real time, hypothetically speaking, if let's say it was to me, how would, well, different question, well, both together in real time, that one, but let's say it was me and I wanted to send my music to you and maybe get distributed. How would I go about this whole process? Or is it even is it a like, how does it go? Is it a hit or miss, or is there a pay to play process? What?
Actually, it's crazy because you can Google how to distribute your music through us and it'll tell you. It actually has step-by-step processes. There's blogs written on it. Our platform is free. If you want to just use us to put your music out through, our platform is free. Dashboard period is gorgeousmusic.com. If you want to learn more about our distribution, it's gorgeousmusic.com/distribution. But you can also go to Google and
Pause
look
me
up.
1 second. Pause me 1 second, brother Tony. Can you make that run on the bottom of the screen for the rest of the show? Can you say that again, brother? Your site, so they could log in for the rest of the show.
It's gorgeousmusic. ITS, just like how the name is, but period.com/distribution.
LaJoy Williams wants to know, do you work with labels, and if so, which labels?
There's about 15 labels under us. 98 Entertainment out of Orlando, Hot Music 365 out of Miami, Tap In Entertainment, and Mixed Music Mafia in Charlotte, North Carolina, True Lucky Empire in Virginia, Last One Left, Slime Gang, Misfit.
That's my dog. Shout out, Mr. Misfit.
Yeah, So to name a few.
How long have you been
All right.
in the game of doing this, man?
Next year makes year 10 that we've been running consistently with this gorgeous. I've probably been in the game myself for over 15 years.
So over a century.
A century, a decade, man.
A decade, man. I can't even tell the time from my state to yours. So I was close.
Let me ask you this: what made you go this route instead of music, artistry? What made you believe in others and invest in others?
What made me believe in others, invest in others? I actually had a lot of different experiences. I just knew that originally, what I'm saying, because I started off being real big on finding artists to put bags behind. And then I experienced that artists need to go through the process of working and earning things, so therefore they have enough grind in them. A lot of times you spoil artists early and you do all these things for them, and when it's time to actually execute or take off, they too lazy or too tired because they just really did never have to put in the work. They got so many things made easy for them. So I do feel that artists should have to go through a process of putting in work, taking chances with their money. You know what I'm saying? Now, for artists that are more established and been doing this already, then you gotta get it. But for artists that are not, I feel like, yeah, you should be able to walk in the game and just get everything paid for it. I feel like you should experience some losses. You gotta feel the pain of that. You gotta understand whether or not you really want to put your all into this. And if you're doing that, somebody should be able to see your vision, your direction, and want to take a liking to you and want to help you get to the next stage.
Yeah.
I got a major question for you. For anybody that's watching or gets in contact with you, let's say like somebody wanted to get their dream car, and then the process to go and do it, down payment, this, that, and third. To be able to actually tell the viewers and listeners that gorgeous MUSIQUE can actually make your dream come to life by going through this process? Like, other than, you know, your apps and all that, if someone were to work to you, what would be, like, logically thinking, what would be the bare minimum budget? And as I said, looking toward building a dream car, what would be the bare minimum budget that you would need to take seriously and someone to actually get some results from? And by having that work ethic and all that and quality, what would that be for you?
I mean, if somebody had everything that they needed to take off, based on whether or not they already had some motion or they didn't have some motion, plays a very huge factor. You know what I'm saying?
Let's say they
Because
had zero motion. Zero motion. They just one of these average people that's making their music off of one of these DOLs, but they're really a quality artist. They just don't either have the network, the support, the means, any of the above. That's
I
why I
feel
said, like, something
like
simple as going to a car dealership. If I know, regardless, I'm not NASCAR, I'm not none of that, but I know that for this Ferrari, I might have to work 8 years to put this $12,000 payment down and then another 30 to pay. You get what I mean? But I'm really going to have a Ferrari.
I feel like 50K take a single over the top and really give an artist some chances, some energy in a region. Yeah.
And why is that?
I mean, you have your basics that you need to kick off with before you even talk about releasing your music. You have your rollout plan. You know what I'm saying? Do you have who you want to market with? You know what I'm saying, to push and promote it before it drops. Then you have your after release plan. You know what I'm saying? Do you have the people in the different markets you want to connect with to be able to make it make sense? You know what I'm saying? You have your online visual, which is going to build up your subscribers, your followers, and your interaction, which is very essential and needs to be seen. You make sure your links are where they need to be. So therefore, when people are going to these platforms for you, they can see the things that they need to see to drive more traffic to these other outlets. 50K will bring some energy to that. It'll definitely help with some visuals. Now, that 50K definitely needs to be used by a professional. Needs to be used by somebody that has a lot of resources. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think you just gonna get 50K and blow up, you're gonna have to hire a lot of people, bring a lot of people in. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have the people already, then you got an issue because you gotta find them. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have them, then you don't know whether or not they might be the right people until you utilize them yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now you're taking a risk and a chance with somebody else's money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a lot of factors in making that 50K work. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you a 50K can take the right talent, you know what I'm saying, with everything but emotion to the next stage.
That's official right there, man. So that gives people, I asked that, so that gives people, because it's like something, it used to be that music was something that, you know, it definitely wasn't anybody can do it. Now we're in a world where everybody just feels they're artists, they're whatever. So
but why did it
with
change?
that kind of mentality.
No, nothing in the world changed. Only thing that adjusted was the amount of access that people had to things. So they were granted more access. They learned how to do more. You know what I'm saying? They got access to more, and more people began to do it. So what happened in life is that it says, hey, well, yeah, you do what you do. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But there's levels to it. So now the levels play another factor as well, because somebody will say, yeah, you online, you know what I'm saying, but you ain't got no motion. Then somebody say, well, you online, but you got some motion, and you got some motion, but you can't sell tickets. You know what I'm saying? So you got so many different stages and levels, you know what I'm saying, to actually being successful. Just the internet is more of a television show for the people to look at now.
That's that accessibility.
But accessibility still exists in the same matter. Nothing has changed. People say, oh, there's more snitches now. There's always been a lot of snitches. There's always been everything.
Have more access to them.
Yeah, they got a platform.
There's exactly. You know what I'm saying? There's always been a lot of this. There's always been a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? The chicks that was bums, there's always been a lot of them. They always was bums. They always nobody put a camera on them. Nobody showcased them. They weren't important to talk about. They didn't get the limelight. They didn't get that action. Now you have the action. So just like the internet is so accessible to the world, then people say to people, they say, hey, well, I choose to not follow these people. I choose to not watch these things. So therefore, they don't get to see it. So in their world, they still don't see the snitches, the wild people, the weird stuff going on. They still don't get to see it because they don't choose to pay no attention to it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the same people in your hood, they still there, but the camera on them now.
Facts.
So now the camera like, you dirty, you do this, you do that. You know what I'm saying? But you always did that. That's who you always were. You know what I'm saying? The old that wasn't back in the day, that nobody messed with in high school, that nobody messed with on the block. He's popular now.
Yeah.
Made it. He can tell the stories of all the things he's seen that he wasn't involved in.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to LaJoy. She got another question, man. She said, do you think it's better for artists to be independent or to be with a label?
I feel like that's a case-by-case basis. You know, if you want to pay for everything on your own, you want to be responsible for everything on your own financially, you know what I'm saying, and you want to take the risk, then be independent. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take the risk on somebody else's funds, then you want to get with a label or you want to go get the loans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from somebody, lines of credit from somebody. If you know what I'm saying, don't want to be responsible financially for something, then you need to find somebody else to be financially responsible. That's the difference between independent and independent.
Okay. Well, that's wild. Very informative.
Where your camera at, I guess?
My camera right here.
There you go.
Yeah, that was very
Tony
informative.
don't fell asleep on.
Yeah. Do you have any events that's coming up, like, and before this year is out, you have any events that's just popping out that people should peep out, you know what I'm saying? Tune into?
Tomorrow, I'll be coming down to Chicago, you know what I'm saying, to check out some talent. So I'll be in Chicago tomorrow. On Friday, we at Joe's Grill, Bar and Grill in Maryville, Indiana. On Saturday, we in Naptown at Paradox. October 9th, I'm in Vegas on the rooftop. And on the 25th, I'm in New York. I have my own stage in New York on the 25th of October in Brooklyn, BK Ness. On the 1st of November, we back in Hampton, VA, the 757. On the 4th, I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. We have Audio Box. You know what I'm saying? On the 10th, we in Miami with Love and Hip Hop Miami. On the 14th, I'm in Orlando. I think that's it for this year, for real, I think.
Man, booked up, man. It's a pleasure, man, for you giving us some time, man, to come on the Connectwork with us, brother.
You ain't, he just blew over mine. I said, can I go with you, man? Can I go?
Why you say
that? I said it clear. I ain't say nothing. I ain't come with nothing funny. No, yo. I just said, yo, can I go with you? They used to say that back in the day.
Everything else was a joke.
Remember that back in the day? They used to be all the way direct. Yo, can I go?
You know what I'm saying? I love my media. Shout out to my media. I think people don't understand the role that everybody plays in making sure that the music industry and the business world is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You guys are interviewing me today. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all for that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah.
Building your platform. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing what y'all doing, or y'all platform where it matter. Y'all taking the time to create logos, create structures, map out schedules. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand it takes a lot of time and energy to establish something like that for the people. You know what I'm saying? But this is how people like us get a chance to get heard and get presented by people like y'all. And y'all go through what y'all go through to create this. You know what I'm saying? So I love my media. My media is always welcome to pop out wherever I'm at. And if y'all ever in Vegas, that's home for us. We headquartered down there. We open 7 days a week down there. Pull up, pop out.
We appreciate you. So let me drop my love, man. Can we get a? I know we need a part 2 with you, man, because you was way more. I gotta go get the encyclopedia and the dictionary a little bit, and then we gonna come back and holler at you. And I might, you know what I'm saying, give me a button-up shirt. You know what I mean? Hold up, though. See, I could have did this from the door. You know what I mean? But I'd have had to know a whole bunch of different big words. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask you for the part 2, but we do that the elegant way. Yeah, Encyclopedia Britannica.
Right? I had got in trouble one day, and they took me out of class, and they put me in another class, and I had to sit in the back of the class or whatever. And they learned what was either the first or the second biggest word in the world. That word is flossy, nosy, nihilifilication.
What?
So you flossing?
Flossy, nosy, nihilifilication. It's 29 letters.
So you flossing without hyperventilating? I'm trying to get a definition for it. So you flossing but not flossing. You know what I'm saying? Without hyperventilating.
Hold on, Tony.
On the presentation.
Tony smart. Yeah. What that mean, Tony? What that mean, Tony?
Repeat what you said.
Flossy, nosy, nihilifilication.
Nihilifilication.
It's a little pig Latin up in there.
No, there's 6 different words up in there, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
What are they?
Yeah, I think.
What are they?
If you break down, because there's 29 letters in there, so there's 6. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm understanding correctly, there's 6 different words, and I can't remember.
How you know it's 6 words?
It's flossy nosy.
It's Gaelic. It's Gaelic. Gaelic is the only language only language around where you only use a certain amount of letters, but they throw the rest of them in there, which gives you a complete sentence.
No, it ain't Pig Latin.
Well,
what the hell?
What does it mean, man? What does it mean?
Tony don't know what it means.
What does it mean, man?
I don't know what it means.
That's what I'm asking folks. What does it mean?
Let me see if they say it on here.
She said, I thought he said flossy, naughty, forget, and identification. Flossy, naughty, forget identification. That's crazy.
Yeah, that sounds good. They got more of a brain to it. Mm-hmm.
I thought
Tony don't know what the hell that meant.
Flossing, narcissist.
You know what? Hey, look, it's crazy. It come right up. I ain't even had to type it all the way in.
That's crazy.
So go to the meaning of it.
Yeah, what is the definition of that?
And you know what's so crazy? I didn't want to get it wrong. So you know what it means? It is the estimation of nothing.
So it's a whatchamacallit.
Yeah, it's a whatchamacallit. That's all they have to put in there. A whatchamacallit.
It's a whatchamacallit.
Estimation of nothing. Flossy, nihilifilication.
That's wild. Big old word for nothing.
Yeah.
So this is what they say.
So that's the first word.
Is that's the first habit of estimating something as worthless. The word is used chiefly as curiosity. My new book is more than just a 400-page exercise in flossy, nosy, nihilifilication.
That's wild.
Exercise of nothing.
It's a doohickey. It's a doodad. It's a whatchamacallit doohickey doodad.
That's an automatic slap him, because if somebody is super smart, you gonna get that word when you in like 4th grade. Somebody's gonna actually say that sentence to you. Yeah. And they the type that got their shirt buttoned up all the way. Yeah. Jason is always, he's not too smart because all he's doing is writing a flossy, lossy, nosy, nihilifilication.
Let's see.
That's wild.
Shut up, man.
Senilipilification. Flossinopillification.
Oh, you said it wrong too.
Flossy, nosy, nihilifilication.
Nah, man, you put an extra in there, the hella. Yeah, bro. You ain't even saying it right.
Just trying to see, get your,
That is not what
your
that lady
intelligence up.
said.
Nah, that is.
Hey, my man tried to trick us
Siri
though.
just broke that
He hit me with some new shit. He was talking about some. It's 6 words. I was like, 6 words? They never said that one before.
Yeah,
Yo,
but I was close though.
man, listen here. That's why I said, man, Tony
was
don't know
close.
what he was talking about. It was one word.
No,
Yo, you know
I
what
was
Tony did?
close.
Tony did. No, you wasn't. You did. You was close, to tell you the truth. You almost gave us the actual definition of the word. He gave us the definition. He said it's 6 words. Tony is doing the estimation of nothing. That's what you did, Tony.
I ain't messing with you.
Floss
Instead of you
big
telling us the
communication.
definition, you showed us the definition.
Look, right? This interview was fire. We definitely got to do part 2 because we didn't even, when y'all get a chance, definitely scroll a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We play a role in film, fashion, sports, and music.
Well, you got to tap in with us behind the scenes, bro, because
definitely.
It was just like we popped up at your concert. We ain't get to do no prelim. You know what I mean?
No, definitely.
We just rolling around, flossing, nodding, forgetting filication.
Ossification.
We just rolling.
We ain't mind though.
Hey yo, but nah, all love.
I was rolling some flossy lofty. Yeah.
I've been ignoring a lot of phone calls. You know what I'm saying? This was a fire interview though. We did a whole hour on this jump, whole hour and 11 minutes. This jump was fire. You know what I'm saying? I definitely let it tap in.
Energy fly by like that.
Yeah. Where y'all located at?
Shoot, from
we
the
all
West
over
Coast
the country.
all the way to the East.
Yeah, he on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. He in the middle. He in Denver. And then we got Uncle Beats in Chi-Town.
Okay, so Uncle Beats in Chi-Town. Walk me around. Who from where? Who
Gary, Indiana.
I'm
right
in Central
now, I'm in
PA.
Cali.
You in Central?
I'm from New York.
Richmond?
Yeah, I'm from New York. I've been out in PA. Now it's 18 months.
Oh, you in PA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the mountains by the Amish people. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Way out here.
Tap in with PA though. We got liquor distribution out there. I'm definitely trying to tap in with PA. You know what I'm saying? To get some to tap in with some liquor stores out there. Get some stuff in motion. And you say you in Gary?
I'm from Gary, Indiana, but right now I'm in Cali.
What part of Cali?
California City.
California City.
Yeah, it's a desert, a big old desert, surrounded by mountains with nothing.
So you close to me? Where you close to? Riverside?
Nah, close to like Bakersfield.
Oh,
Bakersfield. Like the North Kern.
Okay. So going more up towards Fresno or more close to Bakersfield, Victorville?
Actually Bakersfield, Fresno, Tulare, all that. Yeah, going up that way.
Okay. And where you from? Where you at?
I'm from Colorado. I live in Fort Collins, Colorado.
Okay. One of our hottest A&Rs is in Denver.
Okay.
I don't know how. And I just been introduced to Colorado Springs.
Yeah. So Colorado Springs is probably about 100 miles south from where I am.
You say you just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm in the foothills. I'm in like the bowl section. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in between all the mountains and everything.
All right.
Yeah. But before we let you go, man, you know what I'm saying? Drop the link so people can get a hold of you.
Oh man, just look up It's Gorgeous on anything. You can find phone numbers, emails. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find social medias. You know what I'm saying, on all platforms. We're definitely easy to find. Our 2 locations are always open. We have staff all across the country. You know what I'm saying? You definitely can chime in with them as well. They should be on our team page on our website. Feel free to tap in with me, man. We got people all across the country that you could tap in with. So yeah, feel free to tap in with us and work with us, man. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely accessible and we do this. Daily.
Yo, we appreciate having you. Yo, and please hold on for like 5 minutes when the live ends. Because even though it's going to say it end, but it really don't end. I mean, well, it end, but you know what I mean?
We should be in the background.
Yeah, most definitely.
So you say Please don't end me.
No,
No.
the live is gonna end. You see, like on your screen, you see how I say live. I was saying like, hold up, like 5 minutes when this thing done.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. So, guys, want to leave the audience with something before we tap out, man?
Hey, man.
Network.
I'm gonna give you one thing, right? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I'm entering in year 10. I'm running for president. I need your vote. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Nationwide, independently, nobody doing what I'm doing. I'm saying it. You know what I'm saying? I waited a long time to say this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying it now. And we doing it all across the country, you know what I'm saying? And we making it make sense. You know what I'm saying? As we enter in year 10, you're gonna see a whole lot of work, you're gonna see a whole lot of energy, and you're gonna see how we coming. Until it is, tap in.
Most definitely. The Connectwork. Like, share, subscribe, man.
Oh, definitely. And we're gonna get part 2. We're gonna get part 2 very soon for y'all. So y'all tap in with that, and y'all go and look at the bro right here, man. Go tap in with him, man. And I love the fact that he gave y'all something that was reality driven. You know what I mean? Exactly what you got to look toward to get you a budget. Exactly what to do and who to do it with, and to take it serious, man. You know, if not, then it's then you playing.
Yeah.
So
And
we're
y'all
gonna
be
get deep on that.
y'all wait for It's Gorgeous lotion for your elbows. You know what I'm saying? So people don't ask your elbows and be like, ooh, that's gorgeous.
You guys already know.
It's
You know what I'm saying? We can't leave you guys without a nice tip for the day. So see you guys here in a couple more seconds. All right. You guys already know this is your mental health tip of the day. I am Tony Lynch. And you know what I'm saying? I want to just let you guys know that take some time to yourself. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Just take some time to yourself. Get the chance to know yourself while you heal. And with that being said, you guys already know it's the Connectwork. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You know what I'm saying? To tell us what you guys think.
And y'all flossy, don't be flossing naughty, and forget your identification.
Hella fellification. Hellification.
Connectwork.
See you guys in the next one, man. Much love and
Network.
respect.
Shout out Uncle Beast, man. Shout out Hood Hierarchy, man. Yes, sir.
Love you.